Hello guys!
Hello! Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about history, specifically about Colombian history.
Yeah, you know how many years ago these two cities, Bogota and Medellin, were a total disaster and these two guys, Santana Smokes and Sergio Fajardo, came along and make things better?
Yes, I remember how those were some shocking news. I remember how they rebuilt their cities from an economical and social point of view completely.
So basically what Antanas focused on was on the education of the people. He started implementing these new programs where people had to behave in an ethical way 24/7. For example, he put these mimes in the streets to make the traffic flow faster, and they were mediated, and yeah.
Yes, I remember how he really make a change because the people in Bogota, in the city, they started following him, they started respecting him. And he increased the economy a lot, I remember quite a bit. And violence in the city decreased, and the people started behaving overall in the city.
And this other guy, Fajardo, he was the real deal. he actually focused on education as well, but his main priority was rebuilding the city. He built a lot of public places because he believed that if they look great, then people will start to spend more time in them instead of avoiding them because there was a lot of violence going on or because they were ugly.
Yes. I remember he changed the aspect of the city completely. He made it look nicer, and I agree with that because with a nicer city, you have more foreign investment coming in, and the economy goes up, so that's very good.
Well, all this talk was for you guys to realize that right now, Mexico's having some similar problems and they need to be fixed. So please, write some solutions.
So write some tweets for some solutions for Mexico, okay, with the hashtag down below. Mexico for a change. Okay, so in 15 minutes we'll be back with the most interesting tweets. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so thank you guys for tweeting.
So now we have the 6 finalists. So from the first tweet, user 123456778. Wouldn't it be better to make more social areas? Yes.
Okay, now from Elsa Capuntas. The values in society have been lost over time.
Alright, from Pretty Boy Swag. Try encouraging people to work for the greater good, it will eventually pay off. Yes.
And now Elvis Tech said that what Mexico needs is a properly prepared person in the government to inspire society and to make them want to change just like Mocos.
Interesting. So, tweet, what does the fox say? Ding, 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 dingy, dingy, ding. Mexicans always have had that thing of being individualists. They are accustomed to only have eyes for themselves and not to worry about others. Next tweet.
Next tweet. Achilles Bailo. What? Achilles Bailo. Maybe we need to reduce corruption.
Alright. We agree with all those tweets. Thank you.
So if we pay attention to all these tweets, we can realize that they all have something in common, or that one leads to another one.
Yes, if we analyze them, they are all based in the importance of education and how we have lost some important values in this country.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but for me, education is the foundation for a utopian country.
Yes, and one tweet mentioned corruption. And I believe that corruption is a very... Okay. And I believe that corruption is a very important thing that we need to change. Because, especially in Mexico. Because, like for example, in the case of the politicians, in the higher places, corruption is a very tempting thing. So, I believe that when they get their hands in society's money, they don't hesitate in taking a few pesos.
Just a few?
Well, actually a lot. And I believe that that's why people complain and create conflict.
So another thing we need is for the government to give us more public places and better ones so we Mexicans can get the best out of them.
Yes, and very important, we Mexicans have to make that effort to change society and leave that concept of individualism behind. So we, the government and the people, can both sacrifice something for the greater good and a better future.
And we say individualism because Most of the time, Mexicans, when they get into a conflict, they prefer to blame someone or to betray someone else and save their own skin.
Yes, and I think that overall, what people want is for all of us to come together to solve our problems. So, in conclusion, we can say that all the solutions, all the things we said, all the things we need to change, need to be applied for the long term. Because, for example, in Colombia, when the mayors left the government, the changes they made were forgotten. All the people forgot the changes, and the city eventually went back to what it used to be.
Yeah, so that's basically it. Thank you guys for your time, and we hope to see you next week.
Alright, please like the video and subscribe.
Subscribe.